So, I want to talk about the thing that people don't really talk about very much, unless it's being talked about as a joke, because people don't want to take things seriously all the time. I think it's really good to laugh at ourselves. I think it's really good to make a joke out of something. There's a lot of memes out there. They're funny. I laugh at them too. Don't get me wrong. I have a sense of humor, but can we please stop making fun of people that have New Year's resolutions? Can we please stop making fun of people that make New Year's resolutions about wanting to go to the gym and then complaining about how the gyms are packed and how we can't wait for these people to give up on their goals so that there's more room in the gym? Like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, because I'm just like, whoa, like, shouldn't we be encouraging these people instead of sharing all these jokes and memes about people giving up on their New Year's resolutions? I feel like we need to be way more supportive than we are. And again, like I said, I have a sense of humor, but not when it comes to people's health and the fact that they're already afraid, they're already insecure, they're already doubting themselves. They don't need other people to doubt them too. And I just don't think that we need to circulate the memes that talk about people that are going to give up on them, or how we are looking forward to the month that people give up on their goals. And I get it, but that's not anyone's problem. We just, I don't know, maybe need to have more space in our gyms. Like, that's something that a gym should consider. Like, the management, the corporation, the business needs to consider when that time of year comes around. Not wishing that people would quit. And I'm not saying that people have bad intentions whenever they share stuff like that or joke about it. Sometimes it's definitely the person that wants to set that goal that is making a joke about it. But I just feel like we need to be so supportive of those people that want to make a healthy and positive change. And we need to stop making fun of ourselves, and we need to support ourselves, and we need to believe in ourselves and know that this belongs to you too. Like, that whole health and fitness and having an activity thing, like, that's not just for other people like me. Like, I'm not on some other special level than you are because I'm doing something you're not. It's just somewhere along the line you have convinced yourself that it's not for you. Why not? Like, you were made to move just as much as I was. Like, you were made to want these things just as much as me. So why can't you have that too? And I think it's so important to stop caring what people think and to realize that we are so capable, that we're so strong, that we're so resilient, that our bodies were made to heal itself. That's proven. And just be a little bit more bold, be a little bit more brave. Like, is that so crazy? I just want to see people believing in themselves more, and to ride the New Year's momentum. There is nothing wrong with having New Year's resolutions. Stop saying you're not going to keep them, because guess what? If you say you're not going to keep them, you're probably not. But if you claim what belongs to you, yeah, good health, positive habits, whatever it is that has crossed your mind as a goal belongs to you. It's meant to be a part of your life. Okay? It's not something unachievable, unattainable, beyond your reach. You have to get out of your own head, and you need to stop making fun of yourself and just believe in what is your own God-given right, your own God-given value, and take it. Take what life has to offer, because life is short, and we all know this. And we are all tired of losing people to poor health, to poor choices. We're all tired of seeing that. So we can laugh about it, but at the end of the day, let's not make it too much of a joke. Otherwise, that's all it's going to become, is a repetitive meme that we see over and over circulating the internet, and then circulating in our minds, and then we believe it. And then we accept it. And then we're like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that thing. And, you know, it's okay if we fail. It's okay if we have failed over and over. Stop making fun of yourself. And if you have people that are unsupportive of your goals, I don't care how big they are, then those are not your friends. You should be able to say, you know what, I want to have a business, and I want it to be a multi-million-dollar business. You should be able to say that. It's okay if people doubt you. They might be like, damn, okay, well, you do you. Well, yeah, you go and do that. Or get as close as you can to it. I don't know. Like, we just have so many fears, and we need to stop eating the social media food that instills so much fear in us, because there's a lot of beauty in this world. There's a lot of power in this world. And when you grasp it, watch out. Just watch out. Dream big dreams and have high hopes for yourself, and share them with people. Don't suffer in silence, and don't accept who you are, because trust me, what you think who you are is probably not the truth if it's anything negative. That's not how we were made. None of us were made to be half-ass people, to be lazy, to be unmotivated, to be careless, to look at all the negative. If you look around you, there's a lot of good people. There's a lot of good people. And a lot of good people make big ass mistakes, but we get past them, and we get over it, and we get through it, and we need to just believe in ourselves. And I don't care how cliche I sound, how cheesy I sound. Like, I'm over caring what people think. I can care less if anybody likes this or not, because what I have to say is truth, and what I know to be fact, and what I know is a lie, is that you're not capable, or that you're too lazy, or that it's just not you. It's not for you. I just want to see people looking at the positive side of life and just counting the good qualities in ourselves. When I was at a place in my life where I felt like absolute crap, when I first got pregnant with someone who I didn't realize was addicted to drugs, I felt like, wow, Satana, you really failed this time. But I actually took out a notepad when I was at work, and I wrote down all of my accomplishments, even if they were so small. And I wrote down all of my good qualities. I don't care if that sounds like it's bragging to you. You need to know your worth, and you need to write that shit down, okay? Write it down and remember it and believe it and claim it, because you are made unique and set apart, and we need that reminder, okay? And whenever I was feeling shit about myself, I pulled out that notebook and I read it. On the other side, I also wrote down some things I needed to work on. I was like, okay, but Santana also needs to work on this. Like, it's not about ignoring our flaws, okay? Accept them and work on them. But know that you are amazing and you were made like nobody else. Please, 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 pretty please believe that, because it's true. And the world just wants us to be so afraid, and I see it all over. And it doesn't mean that we have to be ignorant to the sadness and to what is wrong in the world. We have to tend to those things. Whatever you're passionate about, go after it and make your mark in this world. But also work on yourself and know that you're awesome. Like, you just are. I don't care who has told you otherwise. You're not an accident. I don't care if you're a result of like an affair. I don't care if you're a result of, like, look at my kids, look at my boys. I wasn't married when I had Ricky and Joey, and Chad, my ex-husband, bless his beautiful heart, was going through a lot of crap and was dealing with addiction. But my boys are amazing and they're incredible, and they're so smart. They're straight A students. They are wonderful, amazing human beings. Okay? And that's also because I have told them that. And so they prosper knowing that they were made righteous through the blood of Christ. And if you guys can believe that too, then that is you. And if you don't believe that, you're never ever going to amount to your fullest potential. So just know, you're not an accident. I don't care what you came from. I don't care what you have done. I mean, have you read half of the characters in the Bible and who God chose? Come on now. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to you don't have to be textbook quality. Textbook quality, might I add, okay? You just have to be bold and brave, and I mean, who am I to sit here and say all this? It's just something that comes from my heart, and nobody else is going to say all these things and then post it because they're like, what will people think? I don't care. Because I just want everyone to be happy and just like know what they're made of. Like, just know what you're made of. I have written this out in a quote, and I've posted it a couple times, and I'll say it again. I don't care if it's redundant. The same hands that made the moon, the stars, the planets, the universe are the same hands that made you. So what does that say about you and what you're made of?